God sent a young disciple, Ananias, to lay hands on Saul so that he would be filled with the Holy Spirit. That emphasized that God always prepares supernatural empowerment for those who say yes to the call. He said we've reached a stage in the world where without signs and wonders, the work of the gospel cannot be effectively done. That explains that there are now all manners of religions, all manners of scientific discoveries, and unless we carry a superior power, that said, anyone who thinks they can rely on eloquence or oratory to win souls will fail. He said the end is near, the time is short, and the work must be done faster, and for that, we will need power. Daddy gave an example from several years ago. He said the church wanted to start a branch of the Redeemed Christian Church of God in Holland. At the time, the Nigerian ambassador in that country happened to be a member of the church. He decided to invite all the ambassadors in the nation to his house for a dinner, hoping to use the opportunity to introduce Jesus to them. That said, he preached with all his heart, explaining God's love and how he gave his only begotten Son for the salvation of the world. But at the end of the message, one ambassador lifted his hand and asked, "What is God?" Daddy said he was shocked. "You mean all this while I've been talking about God and his Son, and you are thinking God is a thing? What is God? Is it some kind of electricity?" It was clear the message didn't penetrate. Dad continued the story. He said the following day they went out for an outreach. The environment was cold. People were only there because they respected those who invited them. They brought a man from the hospital, someone who arrived with multiple medical gadgets. As soon as he entered, he turned to the people who brought him and said, "I thought you people said if I come here, I'll be healed. What is all this dancing and singing? I'm in pain. Take me back to the hospital." That said, at that moment, he had just taken the microphone. He had not even started preaching. The power of God suddenly fell. Right there in the presence of everyone, the sick man was instantly and completely healed. That said, after that miracle, there was no need for preaching. That said, God was already moving, and truly, something was happening. I myself fell under the anointing, and God is my witness. Even now, I've not fully recovered. I'm still physically trembling under the weight of His presence. Dad then asked a sober question. Are you willing to answer the call of God? Are you willing to say, "Lord, I'm here. Whatever you want me to do, I will do. Wherever you want me to go, I will go. I will obey you fully." Dad ended up transferring grace to us, a mighty impartation of power and spiritual equipment for everyone. It sealed the Father's blessing and marked a divine empowerment to run with the mandate God has placed on our lives.